Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, we are back with another video, and it's been 3 years now since the disaster that was Terminator Dark Fate. Now on this channel, I did a lot of Terminator Dark Fate videos and they did quite well. It actually really did grow this channel. I believe for the better part of a month, I was making a bunch of Terminator Dark Fate videos. And I saw the movie, folks, and I was very, very disappointed with that movie. It was hot garbage. Tim Miller, trash. James Cameron, he came back when he really didn't come back. I mean, he was actually off shooting Avatar. James Cameron had the rights to the movie. He wanted to make the movie, but he didn't want to direct it. He didn't want to be involved with the movie because he wanted to make Avatar, which I really don't blame him. I believe that Terminator is dead. It looks like Avatar, the last time I saw the projections, it was something like 512 million is projected for that. So if you are James Cameron, which movie would you rather make? Terminator or Avatar? I would have chose Avatar. But however, James Cameron's name is actually attached to this. It is. Now, Terminator really did make Arnold Schwarzenegger a household name. He's been in every single Terminator movie except for Terminator, the one with what's the name of the movie? It's slipping off the top of my head right now, folks, and I actually do like the movie. Terminator Salvation. Slipped my mind. That was the only one he was not in because he was the governor of California. But Terminator Dark Fate, the movie bombed. It lost money. And James Cameron seems to be weighing in on why it actually failed. And folks, this may surprise you. Not that the new John Connor, the female John Connor, was terrible. No. This is what James Cameron is claiming. Over here on Bound in the Comments, James Cameron claims Terminator Dark Fate failed because they made, quote, your granddad's Terminator movie, said including Arnold Schwarzenegger was a problem. So essentially, having Arnold in the movie was a problem. Not the fact that you actually killed off humanity's savior right at the beginning of the movie, John Connor. Folks, I said that scene was just so disrespectful. Visually, it looked amazing because they de-aged Sarah Connor, a de-aged John Connor, and a de-aged T-800. Visually, it looked fantastic. But it was a slap in the face to the Terminator franchise. They decided to kill off the John Connor story. I remember Edward Furlong actually coming out saying, yeah, he came back. He said, they smoked my ass. And he did. But how is having Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Terminator movie a problem? Now, James Cameron actually does say this. And believe it or not, folks, Tim Miller did not want Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie. He didn't. But it says here, Cameron, who was the producer on Woke Fate and had a story credit, replied, I think I'm actually reasonably happy with the film. Tim and I had our battles and we've both spoken about that. But the crazy thing is we're still pals, which is weird. I liked him before the movie, didn't like him very much during the movie, and I like him now. And I think he feels the same way. We're both these crazy sci-fi geeks, and we like a lot of the same things. And I love his show, Love, Death, Robots, never heard of it. But yeah, we butted heads, he elaborated. Cameron then revealed he believes was one of the major problems of the film. Quote, I think the problem, and I'm going to wear this one, is that I refuse to do it without Arnold. Tim didn't want Arnold. But I said, look, I don't want that. Arnold and I have been friends for 40 years, and I could hear it. And it would go like this. Jim, I can't believe you're making a Terminator movie without me. It just didn't mean that much to me to do it. But I said, if you guys could see your way clear to bringing Arnold back, and then, I'd be happy to be involved. He continued. And then Tim wanted Linda. I think what happened is, I think the movie could have survived having Linda in it. I think it could have survived having Arnold in it. But when you put Linda and Arnold in it, and then, she's 60 something, and this ad jumped in the way, and I hate it when this happens on Down in the Comments. But anyway, basically, it's a problem. That's what it's saying right there. I cannot get this ad out the way. Down in the comments, help me out. Why is this happening right now? But you see, he's actually putting the blame on Arnold being in the movie. Not that the new characters were trash. I believe this character's name right here was Grace? Mackenzie Davis? Grace? She was supposed to be the new Kyle Reese. Whereas the other young lady, which I don't even remember her name, that's her right there, the female John Connor now, because they killed off John Connor. Her character was trash. She was awful. This was awful, man. And saying that having Arnold was a problem. No, she was a problem right here. She was a major problem. Just absolute trash. Trash. Oh, now the ad's out the way. So this is what James Cameron said. And then Tim wanted Linda. I think what happened is, I think the movie could have survived having Linda in it. I think it could have survived having Arnold in it. But when you put Linda and Arnold in it, and then, she's 60 something, he's 70 something, all of a sudden it wasn't your Terminator movie. It wasn't even your dad's Terminator movie. It was your granddad's Terminator movie. And we didn't see that. Folks, I got to be honest. I don't think that Arnold was the problem with this movie. Arnold as a Terminator is great. Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, great. But the story was trash. The story was trash. The new John Connor and the new Kyle Reese females were trash. That was the problem with the movie. It was not Arnold. And you remember, folks, Tim Miller went off and attacked the fans that were actually criticizing that move. He was calling everybody a misogynist and all this other stuff. He went out and attacked the fans that were critical of all of this. It was trash. And I know people are going to say, well, Rotten Tomatoes, it's like an 80+%. I don't care, man. I don't care. It was awful. And I don't believe that Arnold was the problem with this. Arnold, Linda Hamilton, Terminator, they go hand in hand. Like I said, I don't even remember the name of the new John Connor. I don't know the name of the real person or the character. I remember the flashback scenes in for the new timeline with Legion, which is the new Skynet. The new female John Connor was awful. She had the cornrows in her head, and the acting was terrible. Terrible. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Rhodes show fans. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the problem with Terminator Woke Fate. James Cameron is completely missing a gun on this one. The problem is he didn't want to be involved with Terminator. That was a major problem right there. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.